Hi guys, I wanted to give you guys a garden tour. We're not done with it yet, but we've made a lot of improvements and our plants are starting to grow. So I thought I would do a little garden tour, and then in a month or so I'll do an update. So here we go. So first off, we got to start with the duck. She's not a plant, but she's pretty cool. Yes, that's our duck. So let me just show you what it looks like now. We got some garden beds. We're using this one as kind of storage right now. We got some roses over here with lavender. This garden bed over there, the wooden one, is going to be used for mainly tomatoes. That's where I keep my seeds growing. That blue container is compost. These are just a variety of vegetables. And then we're going to be doing flowers over here. And in that container is carrots. So let's get started. So first off, I like to have a lot of bees in the garden because it just really helps the plants grow. So I put a lot of flowers out. These flowers have been eaten by some squirrels. So he's trying to grow back. If I put them near the duck actually keeps the squirrels away and the flowers have a chance to grow back. When the flowers aren't near the squirrel growing, then they're in this container. A lot of these have been also eaten by squirrels, but we found out that if you put them in a big container like this and a cover when you're not out here, the squirrels can't get to them, or the birds. So these flowers will be growing soon. I already have a little flower there. There's also spinach in this growing in right here. All the outskirts of this pot, there's spinach seeds. Those were planted about, I don't know, a few days ago. They'll start sprouting soon. Now, these garden beds are really cool. This was my husband's idea. We have a lot of squirrel problems over here. So, we have this. It's like an old dog fence. So then we filled it with dirt. And then we have these awesome lids. And these lids just go up like that. And if I had two hands, it'd be easier. But I just prop it up against the wall like that to work in there. So this is our zucchini. We got some green beans, some peas. That is a bell pepper plant, jalapeno, more green beans, more peas, and strawberry. This will be carrots. I just planted them today. I put rainbow carrots in there. And let's go over to this container. So we planted the tomatoes in a separate container because we will have to make the top lid taller eventually, because these guys will grow pretty tall. All those plants should be good with that lid for their whole life. But these plants, as you know, tomatoes grow pretty tall. So we put them over here, and pretty soon we'll be adding legs to this lid, and it will make it taller. So we got some beefsteak tomatoes here. We got some yellow pear tomatoes. Those are really sweet. They're just like small. They're kind of like cherry tomatoes, but they're shaped like a pear, and they're yellow, and they're really good in salads. And then these are cherry tomatoes. We don't have anything planted here, but I think I might get some yellow crookneck squash. If not, if that tomato plant isn't doing so well, we will plant another one over here. This here is a tree that we planted when we got married, and it's doing really well. It started off at this line here, and it's grown up to there, and we've only been married 2 years, and it's doing really well. Below it, I planted some poppies today, California poppies. So that'd be nice to have some poppies growing, wild poppies growing there. This is my compost. They're all our veggie scraps in here. I just started it last week. It's working pretty well. It's getting nice and warm. I've already seen some worms in there, so that's awesome. Got some cactus growing here. Fun fact about this guy, I got him when he was probably as big as this one right here. And now he's huge. His name's Herbert. And I got him in one of those just like really small containers, and just with one little one little guy poking out, the kind that you get like at the register before you check out. So, and then this guy, I had to chop him up and plant him separately. This one, and this one came off this because he was growing. He was growing kind of wonky and a little dangerous. So I chopped him and put him in separate areas, and he's doing well now. This is where I start all my seeds. I have to put it in this container because birds and squirrels love getting the little sprouts. So almost all of the plants that you see over there were growing in here at one point. And then they graduated over there, and these ones soon will too. This is all lettuce. This is like a what is it, iceberg? No, it's not iceberg. I think it might be romaine. I'm not sure. It's just like a lettuce spread. This green bean, he got flooded when he was planted into the ground. And I was going to transfer him, but I already have 2 green bean plants. Not sure. I might give it to someone. Or just put him in a pot. These are seeds. They haven't sprouted yet. I plant these the same time I planted this guy. And he started sprouting. Excited about this. If I'm not mistaken, he is going to be squash. Can't really see him too well right now, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Then we got watermelon growing there, and I don't know what's over there. We'll see when it sprouts. Same with that container. Not sure. Sometimes I just put seeds in, and I forget what they are until they start growing. And then you can usually tell once the leaves get bigger. Okay, over here we got lavender and roses. All these plants used to be up against this wall, planted up there. And just about a week ago, we dug them all up and we planted them here. So these guys look a little sad because they're still adjusting. The roses are doing a lot better. This guy looks a little sad, but he's doing well. He's still got all his flowers and he's standing up in a lot of places, so that's cool. And then these guys will be having some, let's see, I can't really see the camera anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be having some roses soon. We already had one here. This little guy. So yeah, these rose bushes were given to us by Brandon's grandmother. We were helping her plant new rose bushes, and she's like, well, you can have the old ones if you want. This was last year or the year before. So we dug them all up, and they've been doing well. I think that's about it. That is the garden tour. I'm going to post another video maybe in a month. Maybe in 2 months, actually, because I'm supposed to be having a baby in about a month. So yeah, probably in about two or 3 months, I'll post an update and show you guys what it looks like. Yep, so stay tuned.